If you want your videos to get more views, you're not going to like what I have to say here. However, if you're building a brand online or trying to attract buyers to your business, you'll want to pay close attention. Most creators think growth comes from better hooks, better thumbnails, or better algorithms. And yes, those things can grow your channel. But not all growth is good growth if you're trying to drive attention to a product or service. Sustainable growth, the kind that actually builds revenue, comes from strategic shifts in how you think about content. In this video, you're going to learn 5 keys for optimizing your business content. These shifts are subtle. Most businesses never make them. And if you implement even one, you'll see the difference. If you don't know me, I'm Don. I help businesses scale their social channels. But more relevant here, I obsess over performance, hooks, retention curves, scroll psychology. I care about what makes people tick, and more importantly, what makes them click. Here's what we're covering today. 1. Choose a lane. 2. Focus on your customer. 3. Be predictable. 4. Measure what counts. 5. Assume nothing. Let's break them down. Key number 1, choose a lane. There are 2 primary types of content. Entertainment, the goal is to get someone to watch. Education, the goal is to get someone to change behavior. Most creators operate somewhere in the middle because it feels safe. It gets views. But here's the problem. Entertainment viewers want more entertainment. Education viewers want more education. They are not the same audience, and they do not convert at the same rate. If your goal is business growth, education wins. Not because it gets more views, because it attracts people who take action. That's the difference. Key number 2, focus on your customer. Most creators unintentionally build content for themselves, inside jokes, vague titles, creative packaging that feels clever. But if someone clicks your video and doesn't immediately understand what they're getting, you lose them. The shift is simple. From clever to clear, from aesthetic to effective, from self-expression to audience outcome. There are 3 tactical adjustments here. 1. Clarity over curiosity. If someone wants something, they will click it. Curiosity does not beat clarity in educational content. Be explicit about the outcome. 2. Proof, promise, plan, structure. Your introductions like this: proof, promise, plan, prove you understand the topic, promise what they'll gain, explain how you'll deliver it. That increases perceived likelihood of value, and perceived likelihood drives retention. 3. Structure over spectacle. Education requires focus. Flashy backgrounds and cinematic transitions rarely improve comprehension. Instead of adding spectacle, visualize the concept. Use structure, use comparisons, use clarity. Structure beats spectacle. Key number 3, be predictable. If you talk about everything, you build nothing. Lifestyle content attracts lifestyle viewers. Relationship content attracts relationship viewers. Business content attracts business owners. Audience type follows topic. If your goal is to attract a specific customer, your topic range must narrow accordingly. Depth compounds, breadth diffuses. Key number 4, measure what counts. Views are a vanity metric unless paired with quality. The metric that matters is quantity multiplied by quality. In media, that often shows up as views multiplied by RPM. RPM measures the value of your audience. Higher RPM usually means higher purchasing power. When you optimize for revenue signals instead of raw views, your content naturally filters toward the right audience. Sometimes fewer views produce more business. That's when you know you're aligned. This also reframes platform strategy. Short-form content is discovery. Long-form content is depth. Short viewers tend to watch more shorts. Long viewers tend to watch more long-form. They behave differently. If your goal is conversions, book sales, applications, sign-ups, long-form typically drives stronger intent. Shorts support awareness. Long-form builds conviction. Key number 5, assume nothing. Never assume the viewer knows you. Title like they don't know you. Introduce yourself. Explain references. Remove inside jokes. Make your content welcoming to strangers. When you assume familiarity, you shrink growth. When you assume nothing, you invite everyone in. Reality check. The game is simple. Start. Observe. Double down on what works. Repeat. If you're serious about scaling content, not just posting randomly, you need to find the right tools. Our AI video creation platform, Synthetic Media, lets you create entire videos just like this one in less than an hour. Yes, you. AI does all the editing. All you need is a script. I'll see you next time.